So my first question, which is quite obvious, is what are the requirements to vote in US federal and state elections?
Okay, so yes, so simply in simple terms, you have to be a US citizen.
Correct.
You have to be at least 18.
Mhm.
Um, and with those two requirements, you are eligible, to vote. In some states, if you are a felon or if you're in jail, you have to wait until you have served your time or you are out of probation. But in generally, if you're a US citizen, if you are 18 years of age, you're eligible to vote. That also goes to say that if you're not a US citizen, you're not eligible to vote, and so you should not.
Exactly, because these ads that pop up on social media doesn't ask the question, are you a US citizen and are you eligible to vote? It just says, have you registered to vote? So please, US citizens above the age of 18 are eligible to vote in presidential and state elections. Simply
Correct.
put. Okay.
Yes.
Now, can you give me some specific scenarios where a person may have inadvertently registered to vote or
Correct.
have voted? Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. And I'm sure the thoughts are, well, if you're not a citizen, well, why are you voting? Well, exactly. But there are different scenarios where one that comes to mind is when you're going to apply for a state driver's license, or if you're renewing a driver's license or transferring to a new state. Most times and oftentimes, it's a chance for the state to register people to vote. The whole idea is that they want more people registered to vote, they want more people to participate in this very important democratic process. And so at the DMV, when you're applying for your driver's license, we have seen so many times that individuals are registered to vote.
Yeah.
And as a result, they get letters sent to their homes, to their names, saying that you need to vote or you need to cast a ballot in a state elections. And it's easy that when you're receiving this official document from the state telling you that they need you to vote, or if you receive a letter from to serve on a jury, trial, you're like, oh, well, I'm part of
Right.
the society. And so these are some of the scenarios that one may inadvertently register to vote, or maybe, or or when you register or when you apply for your driver's license, that you are told that you can register to vote. There are others who may be under the impression that they are already a US citizen just by the operation of law. If you are a minor, you're a green card holder, and your parents naturalized, there's a process that you can obtain automatic citizenship. Now, there are some nuances as to when and how those laws start, but there are individuals who honestly believe that they are US citizens.
Right.
So these
Mm-hmm.
are some of the scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And last but not least, there's also a confusion because you have relatives and you have state officials who may say to you, yes, don't you want to register to vote? I think you're eligible to vote. And I see that happening a lot. And I think you
Correct.
also told me there was a situation where you were asked to register to vote, right?
Correct. Yes, at the MVA. Mm-hmm. I
Yeah.
was.
So, I mean, the positive thing is that, you working in a law firm and knowing the laws were
That's
able
true.
to then, ask the lady, can I really vote since I'm not a citizen?
Mm-hmm.
Before, she caught herself. But if you were just an ordinary, person, and a state official, informs you that you can register to vote, the
You
automatic
probably say yes.
yes, well, why should I say no? Because this person knows the job. They should be able to tell me or not. So those are the kind of the scenarios that come up
Mm-hmm.
and run into this situation for unlawful voting or registering to vote.